Right, it's not read out loud. Hey there, everyone. This is raocow playing Slay the Princess. Last time we have met the Nightmare, and oh, what a wonderful meeting that was. Really cute design, but also just like the game is a horror game, and like we've had some horrifying experiences, but I feel like the Nightmare really hammers down like the whole like scares thing. And it's just fantastic. Ultimately, I decided to force us into a stalemate by throwing away my weapon, knowing that she needs me alive. So I remove the way that I can force myself to die, and I cannot kill her. Stalemate. And so she removed her mask, and it feels like what happened was that I have experienced multiple generations of her life in an instant, and leaving us with these last words, which is, you know, a fascinating combination of words. Your body is dead, but you live on. So I died, but I was left alive. My consciousness was kept alive, and I was able to follow along and just experience the princess living life after life after life. And I don't know how things are gonna move on from here. Chapter 3, or... Oh no! The moment of clarity. Oh no!
On a path in the shit. What the hell was that? Who are we?
Also,
what are we doing?
This is not the woods. I guess it is a form of wood. It's a bunch of trees floating. Moment of clarity.
There was a princess, I think.
The broken.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
I love how in chapter 3, the narrator tends to just get bullied out of the way, like,
You should know
immediately.
about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
So, like, is this normal for you, narrator? The state of the current world as being an abstract, special post-game world?
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
Capital S. Slay the princess.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
Opportunist.
It's really the only way
Hello.
this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh no,
We were
okay,
supposed to
everyone is
keep her
here.
trapped there forever. I think.
That was the plan, was to just lock both of us in. That didn't work
We're
out.
supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Because of all the chapters, so everyone had a chance to
We
be
love
born.
her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Oh, we've went through this a lot.
Dad, you need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here? Many times.
You seem to know more than I do. I guess the hero's not a fresh hero.
It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine.
Well, that's too easy.
It won't.
Yeah, no, that's too easy.
It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Yeah.
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here. Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged. You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
That's whatever. You know what? We're not moving.
Nothing.
You do nothing.
You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Every time we try to do something, it appears that things just escalate and become terrible. We do nothing.
That's a new one. Huh. Do you think it'll work?
We are burying our head in the sand that clearly does not exist.
No. Nothing ever works.
See? Nothing ever works. Nothing works all the time.
Boo. You're the worst one. He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her. See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half. Great. And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen. Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them. He'll get you killed by himself. Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now.
Guess you just don't get used to being killed,
As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity.
That's a good point.
My point exactly.
I know,
Congratulations. You continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I think it's getting...
Wait, you are fading.
Ha! It's our turn to flip the table.
Wait, really?
This is the end, isn't it?
Oh, this
Everything
is...
is wrong.
Can I just, like,
What is
not meet the princess?
Twisting feeling. We're so small. I don't think we're supposed to be here. Just another bout of nonsense. Again. I can't think anymore. Finally, I've just needed to leave for so long. I thought I would last without them. I thought I was special. Well, it looks like this was a good idea. Something new is happening. Well done. Brilliant, even.
But, wait.
Guys?
So there's just nothing? Wait, what am I going to... Whom am I going to talk with? Whoa. Huh. Ha! Okay. So that's
You're
like
on a
a
path
game
in
over
the
of some
woods.
sorts.
And
Alright.
at the end of that path is a
Let's reload then. Load. I want to load here. Yes. It's fine. Wow, okay, yeah. So I became completely useless. I was without purpose. There was too many of me, and yeah, she couldn't make use of me. That is funny. So I've decided to reload because like we didn't have the scene, right? Like the proper scene in the end with her. So I think it is just like stop wasting my time, start over. That is how I'm interpreting what happened. And I feel like that is accurate. So you can't be selfish. This is meant to be a dance between the hero and the princess, right? Like, that is what it is supposed to be. So, separating yourself from that is just not going to do anything. Fair enough. Oh, that's still such a cool title screen.
You're on a path.
Alright, so we're gonna...
You shouldn't know about the prince.
We're gonna go over this real quick. Okay. How many of us? I'm gonna repeat this.
What does he?
Yeah, this is all important.
We've tried that.
Okay, so you've tried that.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
Our hearts always brought us back to her.
Well, see, I made it work, and I guess I did reset, so you're not
Deck
wrong.
is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
All right. I feel like this is fair.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it.
And how am I going to do that, Mr.
You're lucky you
Narrator?
haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
Okay. Alright. Let's proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against
Umbral.
unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually,
Yo.
you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
I love how it's like the shadow of a hill. Like, we see a shadow, and the rest is not there. Kind of funny how the mirror is there.
No, this is
What?
right.
Yeah.
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin.
So you're making that cabin.
Don't ask him about the mirror.
Okay.
He
Alright.
always says he never sees it.
Got it.
He always lies.
I don't think he can.
And he always makes it gone.
That is true.
Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Alright, well, the opportunist called you the smart one, so you know what? I'll do it. I'll just do. I'll just do. Approach the
Walk
mirror.
up the hill, hesitating.
Not
just
even
beyond
approach the
bounds
cabin.
of The cabin.
That's funny.
The cabin that isn't there.
There's not even a floor.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
That's gonna happen.
On the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just to do something. It doesn't matter what.
Okay.
Proceed to what? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
It's like a DM asking you what you want to do, and all you answer is, I'm gonna do the thing. Cool.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked.
What?
It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
All right.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
No, Whoa. That is so cool. No, yeah. It's like the game itself at this point, beyond the narrator. Take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade,
What?
but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread.
You broke your mask.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
Her face is nothing. Also, she's got more arms now.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Man, that is loud, though.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
Thank you.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything.
Just her design is so neat.
Except for me.
Like, she is nothing. Like, it's just her clothing and the mask. She is nothing.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out.
I am not currently in possession of the blade, because you pull it underground.
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness.
Huh.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't
Yeah.
taking her hand.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Cole is saying. Just keep doing things. Oh, wow, I don't have a choice. That is amazing. Oh, this is so neat. Yeah, no, we're doing it, I guess. I tried
extend
clicking
your
on the
hand to
gray
hers.
stuff, and it did nothing.
For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
But yeah, I did click on the gray options. It gave me no feedback, and as you could see, it did nothing.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
There you go.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Well, I think the world is ending, so... Oh, I love how just
I
weird she
didn't
looks.
think I'd be so tired.
Oh, your voice is normalizing. Moment of clarity, huh?
Why is it so cold?
What? There are way more hands out there than yours. I don't know how I feel about that ending though. Like, her presence is fantastic. Let her out and about, you know, to do her ghost crimes. I guess that's when it would end.
Yeah. I can finally think again.
I think
Almost.
all of these normally end, like, they often end when she leaves the cabin, actually, thinking about it. It's either when she leaves the cabin, or the universe isn't compatible anymore in some way. But, like, otherwise, I don't know.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
That's right, I'm gonna approach it, and it's gonna disappear.
Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally,
Ha.
we can smash it. Oh, you stop with the smashing. What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that.
And the hero sounds just so
Seems
tired.
we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Yeah.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
There's definitely a vibe of, like, the moment of clarity is, I mean, you've seen it. This chapter is basically, it feels like at least a straight line where you're just not given any options, like, at all. And the game, like, outright mocks you for it by giving you fake options that it grays out. That's, yeah, I'm welting. You know how this goes. Hey.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, sorry about the fake out earlier today. Also, you got hands going inside your head. You really are just like emptiness. Yeah, one of the hand is reaching inside, like one of the, like, see, going inside your glove opening.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Just this whole mess. Alright, this is technically the second princess I meet.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
So, number one was intense betrayal. That's what I want to know.
This one is awaiting Maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
Okay, that's a lot more abstract.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Not that there's anything wrong with something a bit more abstract.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Just... it's just funny to me.
But
You are
in this
nothing.
moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ah.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So, yeah, if I ever encounter an option that is grayed out, I mean, here it's used as a joke, but in the rest of the game, it's what I thought, but here she basically confirms it in text. It's because it's a path I've already been through, even if it's another way there. Honestly, yeah.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's fair. I think I asked you that before. I told you that before in the first... Yeah, so, you know, this game is made of loops. I think that to talk about a series of loops, I think cycle is the correct name to use. A cycle of 5 loops. In my first cycle, I'm pretty sure I asked that before. I couldn't help myself.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
I know you'll tell me whatever as long as it's new. I know it's 5 total, and this is number 2. She'll force me. We've experienced this. Would it let me do that? I feel this is not the time to try. Let's just go.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Alright, well, have fun.
We will meet again.